Hey, y'all, welcome back to Conservative Brother Daily, providing your daily dose of an unapologetic black face trapped in a woke white place. Continue to spread common sense in a nonsense world. And I might have to just change that to a woke place because it's just getting crazy out here. Everybody woke now. Um, Article today, Variety, which is pretty skewed and just definitely bending over backwards for the left narrative. They're really an extension of the Democratic Party, all that good stuff. Prince Harry pays tribute to Queen Elizabeth II. Prince Harry has paid tribute to his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, who died Thursday at age 96. In a statement on the Arkwell website, he shares with his wife, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Harry wrote, "In celebrating the life of my grandmother, Her Majesty the Queen, and in mourning her loss, we are all reminded of the guiding compass she was to so many in her commitment to service and duty. She was globally admired and respected. Her unwavering grace and dignity remained true throughout her life, now her everlasting legacy." Let us echo the words she spoke. She spoke after the passing of her husband, Prince Philip. Words who can bring comfort to all of us now. Life, of course, consists of final partings as well as first meetings. Granny, while his final parting brings us great sadness, I am forever grateful for all of our first meetings, from my earliest childhood memories with you to meeting you for the first time as my commander-in-chief, to the grand first moment you met my darling wife and hugged our beloved great-grandchildren. I cherish these times shared with you, many other special moments. You are already sorely missed, not just by us, but by the world over. As it comes to first meetings, we now honor my father in his new role as King Charles III. Thank you for your commitment to service. Thank you for your sound advice. Thank you for your infectious smile. We too smiling, knowing that your grandpa are reunited both together in peace. The statement has specifically been labeled as being from Prince Harry alone. Last week, following the news of Queen's death, Meghan and Harry changed their Arkwell website to a black page described with the words, "In loving memory of the Majesty Queen Elizabeth, who you guys bashed for years prior." Oh man, the hypocrisy and just sort of the switch up walk back. I get it. It was your grandmother. She passed. But are we just going to forget the past few years? Just Meghan just submitting Harry into this beta male simp, doing this podcast, and just do, "Oh, the whole British royal family's racist. I was treated so bad." That's a whole nother subject. The last Thursday, the couple who moved to California in 2020 were in London to attend the Well Child Awards, a ceremony for seriously ill children, and understandably pulled out to the event. Thursday lunchtime announced the Queen's health had declined rapidly. Prince Harry immediately made his way to Balmoral, her grandmother's castle, where he joined his father, blah, blah, blah. Of course, left Meghan behind. Meghan had reportedly delayed the next episode. And that's the thing, that's what I'm going to get into. Meghan has reportedly delayed the next episode of her Spotify podcast, Archetypes, which was scheduled to be released on Tuesday in honor of the Queen's death. Page Six also reported she had canceled a planned appearance on The Tonight Show on September 20th. It is thought the Queen's funeral will take place on September 19th at the latest. While relations between Meghan and Harry and the royal family have reportedly been strained, King Charles did emphasize his affection for the couple in his first address to the nation Friday evening. I also expressed my love for Harry and Meghan as they continue to build their lives overseas. Throw a little scraps. As a grandchild of the reigning monarch, Meghan and Harry's children, Archie and Lilibet, have now inherited the titles of Prince and Princess, although there are no indication whether they plan to use their titles for their children. Since agreeing with the Queen in 2020, they will step back as senior members of the royal family and will be brought to pursue commercial ventures, including deals with Netflix and Spotify. Jesus. Meghan and Harry have agreed to use their HRH designation, stands for His and Her Royal Highness, although they continue to use the titles Duke and Duchess of Sussex. All right, let's just see what the comments are down here. I ain't gonna lie, Variety, once again, they're like a big Hollywood machine, but especially when it comes to the COVID and mask mandates, they've been they've been kind of savage in the comments. I don't know if it's just filmmakers or crew members within the industry, they're just fed up, but they can't say anything, but they're pretty brutally honest anonymously in the comments. Let's see what they say. Condolences to the royal family. Just what do they do for a living? They must be getting big, Hal Hughes says, they must be getting big bucks kicked back from the throne in England. Not bad. I'll just say, since I got a few minutes left, it's just weird. It's just crazy to me how, once again, I don't know the whole inner workings of it. And we can't say that if Princess Diana was still alive today, what platform, or, I feel like she'd be on Twitter, she'd be building a following, she'd be doing all these things to, put forth her, her brand, things maybe she'll probably share things she didn't like about the royal family, which she did. And then, I don't know if she'll take it to the level that Meghan and Harry did. Once again, who am I to judge? But, I still have the right to voice my opinion. And it just really becomes a balance of, I feel like with Meghan and Harry, how much are you doing this for the greater good, for a charity, or to spread a message that could, help groups or communities, versus what are you doing as self-serving, building your own platform, looking at your own special interests? I'm sorry, but Netflix trying to get on the Tonight Show, Spotify. This kind of goes back to I think a piece Ben Shapiro did, or an episode where he basically talked about we're in the age of AOC and the celebrity politicians. And while once again these royals aren't politicians per se, so yeah, they fall more on the celebrity side. It's just crazy how much people are just worshiping and bowing at the feet, and oh, Meghan, you're right about everything. Believe all women. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And it just ceases to amaze me how many people just sort of will put their family under the bus. It would be one thing if they admitted all that, like, hey, this is why we don't fuck with the royal family anymore. They kind of go off and live their lives. Like, we just want to be low profile, move to Cayman Islands. But this whole, let's build a whole platform, and we're going to turn into Leah Remedy, war against Scientology. And now it's like Meghan and Harry is like the war against their own royal family. That's a little slight, So once again, those are just my opinions. But it just once again goes to show, just, I don't know. I'm just becoming less and less of a fan of Harry and Meghan. Maybe you listen to podcasts or two, maybe hear them out. But it's just, I don't know. Everybody wants to build their own platform. Everybody will do whatever they want. Will do whatever it takes to get that check, to get that attention. And I feel like Meghan and Harry are no different. The same like with the Obamas. Like, this royal politician or British royal celebrity fandom, it's gotten to a point where they should just be respected as royals. But it's gotten into this crazy celebrity influencer fandom, same way as like the Obamas and and AOC. It just become this crazy celebrity fandom that you're building this whole empire off of. And that's the thing, that the left was smart at really taking the culture. The conservatives and Republicans, hey, they just complain. They've been all serious, and yeah, they got some catching up to do to win back the culture, because the left, and they're winning the culture. So, all right, guys, once again, Conservative Brother Daily, providing your daily dose of the unapologetic blackface trapped in a woke white place. Continue to spread common sense in the nonsense world. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.